Hey everybody, it's Sarah from TheStyleBlog. I'm back again. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today I want to do a tutorial of a full holiday glam makeup look for you guys. I can't tell you how many requests I've gotten for this look here on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. So give the people what they want. We're going to do full holiday glam. We're going to do the whole red lip, gold glitter eyeshadow, false lashes, everything, the whole shebang. So buckle up guys and get ready because we're doing full holiday today. I even did my nails red for you guys. All right, let's go. Okay. First off, I'm going to apply my foundation primer. I'm using a Laura Mercier foundation primer here. I'm just going to apply this all over my face. Next, I'm going to use an eyeshadow primer. This is the one by Urban Decay, Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Use a little bit here. Both of my eyelids. Because we're going to use a little bit of eyeshadow. A little bit meaning a lot. Okay, so today we're starting with eyes first because I'm applying so many products, it's probably going to get all over my face. I want to be able to clean that up perfectly with my concealer and foundation and just finish the whole look with my face. First off, I'm going to apply a concealer all over just to make sure that my lid is the same color as the skin around it. So I'm just going to use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles and I'm going to apply it on my lids. Okay, I'm just taking my wet beauty sponge here and blending it all around. Okay, first off, I'm using a Colourpop eyeshadow. This is just the Build Your Own Pan eyeshadows, and this is a single in shade Wake Up Call. I'm going to use a pretty decent sized blender brush for this. I'm just going to go in, pick up some product, and start blending out into my crease and outward. Just blend, blend, blend. Okay, so next I'm going in with another single color eyeshadow from Colourpop. This one is called Conundrum, and I'm going in with just a slightly smaller blending brush. So, we're going to take this and we're going to go more in the crease. We don't want to go quite as far out as we did with our last shadow. Okay, and so I bought a bunch of gold and silver shadows for this look, and honestly, I hated them all and didn't want to use them in this tutorial. So I'm going to use my Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to use the shade Bronze right here. It's really pretty. Okay, and I'm just going to pick this up with my finger here, and I'm going to tap it lightly onto my eyelid. Ooh, so shiny and shimmery, I love it. Okay, next I'm going to apply some eyeliner and then we'll go back and sort of smudge it out with the eyeshadow. I'm using my Inglot 77, which is just a pure black eyeliner. And then I'm going to use this thin eyeliner brush from Sigma. Just picking up a little product here. I'm just staying really close to my lash line. Okay, so we're going to clean up this wing when we're finished, just the very edge to make sure it's nice and crisp, and we'll clean up all of this eyeshadow as well. Okay, so now I'm going to take the color Noir from the same Anastasia palette, way over here. I'm going to dip my little tiny brush in this and sort of smudge out the black liner. This way it'll look a little bit smokier. See, this is why we're going to do our concealer and foundation after, because look, I'm making a mess. Alright, so as you can see, we have a little bit smokier look rather than just a super clean line. You can do it either way you prefer. Guys, can you see under my eyes? Look at all this product. Oh! I just made it so much worse. I shouldn't have done that. I knew better than to do that. Okay, sorry. I had to do a mid-tutorial cleanup because I just couldn't handle it. Now my face is all red. Okay, we'll fix all this later. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this same little tiny brush and go back in with our darkest shade of the Colourpop eyeshadow, and this is Conundrum. And so I'm going to just pick up some of this product here with our little bitty brush and then smudge it on my bottom lash line. Okay, and you're going to want to kind of blend it up into the top eyeliner so you don't have just a line on the bottom and a line on the top. Just kind of want to make your eyes pop. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with this really dark Noir. I'm just barely going to pick up any on this brush here, and then just tap it right underneath my eye here and sort of blend it into the top liner. See how we're just kind of making a smoky look here. Okay, and then when I'm done with this, I just want to take a clean brush and kind of clean up my edges here. So I'm just gonna go back through and make sure everything is nice and blended. Sometimes it can get a little splotchy with all these steps, so I'm just gonna make sure everything looks nice and like it goes together really well. Okay, so for the eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow and the Brow Wiz, both in shade Soft Brown. With this Dip Brow first, I'm going to be using this angled brush from e.l.f. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of product here. And I'm just going to use this dip brow on maybe the last 2/3 of my brow, and then I'm gonna feather in the innermost part. This is just how I like to do it. You can totally dip brow your whole brows or just feather all of them. So I'm just tracing my brow shape on back, just sort of filling them in, and then using little strokes to sort of fill them all the way in. Okay, so see how we have a nice arch here. So I'm done with the dip brow. I'm gonna go in with the Brow Wiz. So I'm just feathering my innermost eyebrows here. Just do short little strokes that look like little bitty hairs. All right. I'm gonna go back with the other end of this tool and sort of feather them out. Okay, so you want them to be even. They don't have to be perfectly symmetric, but they need to match, just like the winged eyeliner. Okay, next I'm gonna clean up around the eyebrows. So I'm just gonna take some of my Tarte Shape Tape, take this little bitty brush into this, and then go on the underside of my brows. Okay, you see how this kind of just lifted my brow and cleaned up right underneath it so that I have a nice clean edge here. Okay, so next I'm gonna go back to my Anastasia palette and pick up this color Glistening. This will be a nice highlight shade for us for this look. I'm gonna dip my brush in, shake it out, and then apply this underneath my brow here. We did apply concealer here, and I just want to kind of highlight that area. I'm gonna go in with the same highlighter shade and go in near the tear duct in my eye. Okay guys, I hope you can see this beautiful golden glowy color we've got going here. It is gorgeous and I love it. Okay, so next I'm just gonna apply a coat of mascara, any kind. I just want my lashes to look like they have something on them before I apply the false lashes. So I'm gonna curl my eyelashes here, and I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This will give me some good volume here. Okay, so now moving on to the face, I'm going to apply my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light neutral underneath my eyes here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender sponge and just kind of sponge this out. And I'm gonna go back in with our concealer brush here and just make sure that I get it all the way up to my eyeliner. Okay, I want to just make sure I have a super clean line underneath my eyeliner. Okay, looks much cleaner. So next I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in shade 1 in 2. Okay, I'm gonna apply a nice size dollop. Here I am with my word dollop again. Okay, next I'm gonna take my beauty sponge here and just apply this, dab it in all over my face. Take this down my neck just so that I don't have a line between my face color and my neck color. I really want to blend on the jawline to, again, make sure there's no line. There's nothing worse than like stepping out and looking in the mirror in your car and you have this huge line of foundation right here. Okay, so now I'm guessing you're thinking that my face looks pretty one-dimensional, so we're gonna go in and contour. Okay, next I'm going to lighten the areas that we want lightened on my face. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I usually do like 5 clicks. I'm gonna apply this underneath my eyes again because I do normally have pretty dark bags under my eyes, so I always do the 2 concealer step on that. You can definitely skip that if you don't have that problem. Okay, so what we want light is our forehead, under our eyes, our chin, the bridge of our nose here. Again, taking my trusty little beauty sponge that I use for everything and just dabbing this in. Okay, so can you see how that kind of lightened the areas that we wanted lightened? Under my eyes, here, bridge of my nose, and my chin. Okay, so we're gonna go in and darken the areas that I want darkened. Just gonna take a contour brush and some dark powder here, and I'm gonna find my cheekbone. If you can't find yours, just literally use your finger to find your cheekbone and go on the bottom edge of it. So I'm gonna do a darker contour than I normally would, just since we're going all out. You don't want to bring it too far down your face. Like, I wouldn't bring it past, you know, the middle of your eye here. You don't want it to mess with your cheeks here. Already looking better. Okay, so I'm gonna take more of that same color in the same brush and go along my hairline on my forehead here. Okay, and then I'm gonna come in here, just on my chin here. Or on my jawbone, not on my chin. My chin would be here. Duh, Sarah. Okay, and so next I'm gonna take a blending brush, just a small, like you would use an eyeshadow brush or something, and I'm just going to trace the edge of my nose here, all the way up into my brow. This will slim my nose. See how my nose looks slimmer already? And then I'm just gonna take it here on the edge here, and on the edge here. Okay, so my face is definitely looking more alive now, which is good. I'm gonna go in with some powder underneath my eyes, kind of just to set that area. I'm using the Anastasia Contour Kit. I'm mixing these two colors. Next, I'm gonna apply a little bit of blush. I kind of want a rosier look because it is like the holidays. So I am applying this L'Oreal True Match blush in Apricot Kiss. Just using a blush brush here, starting at the apple of my cheek and working up toward my contour. Okay, next I'm gonna take my Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm gonna go in with the color Summer because that's going to match the highlight that I already did on my eyes. So I'm just gonna use a fan brush here, pick up a little product, and dust it over the top of my cheekbones where where light would naturally bounce off of you. So pretty. Oh, I love this color. I love it so much. Okay, you want on the tip of your nose here, on your Cupid's brow on your mouth. I'm gonna do it above my eyebrows here. And then don't worry, we already have it here and in the corner of our eyes from our eyeshadow. Okay, I hope you can see that glow. It's so beautiful. Okay, next let's do lips, and then I'm gonna put on my lashes. So before I put on any lipstick, usually I'll use a lip balm. This is just a Burt's Bees lip balm. This kind of keeps my lips from getting super chapped with, you know, the lipstick can sometimes be drying. So next I'm just gonna use a Rimmel lip liner pencil in red. And all these products, obviously, I forgot to say this earlier, but will be linked below. They're always linked all the time because I don't want you guys searching the whole internet trying to figure out what product I used. So I'm just gonna line my lips. Okay, I'm gonna go to the top. Okay, and I'm just gonna slightly overline my lips here on the top and here because they get a little bit thin. I don't have any like fillers or anything in them. So you feel free to do that or skip this step, whatever you want. I'm just barely taking my lip liner on the outside of the edge of my lip. And then I'm gonna just fill these in. And next I'm just gonna go in with this NYX Liquid Suede lip color in Kitten Heels. Ooh, so excited for this, guys. Ooh, this is such a pretty red. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do the top. Okay guys, this is such a pretty color on my lips. I'm kind of in love with this. Pretty sure I'm gonna wear this until Christmas. Okay, so lastly I'm going to apply some falsies. These are by Ardell. Guys, this is exactly what we needed for this look. I'm gonna do my other eye now, and I'm just like super in love with this whole look. I'm so excited. Okay, and so if you can see the tracks on your lashes, just go over it, take a little bit of your black eyeliner and go back over it. And guys, ta-da, we did it. I'm super happy with how this holiday glam look turned out. I'm definitely going to be wearing this holiday season. I love a good red lip, some lashes, and some glowy golden shadow and highlighter. Oh guys, just like, can you see that glow? It's so pretty. I hope this tutorial helped you. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because I post new videos twice a week. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and a happy new year, and I will see you later this week with a new video. All right, bye.